Ever pondered how life will be when we grow old? Or how it is for our elderly loved ones? The reality of aging in our society is a topic that's often avoided. Yet it's a conversation we can't afford to ignore. We're living in an era where our population is aging rapidly. Each passing day, more and more people are entering the golden years of their lives. This demographic shift, while a testament to our advancements in healthcare and quality of life, also presents us with unique challenges. The increased need for elderly care is becoming a pressing concern. As our loved ones grow older, their needs change, often becoming more complex and demanding. This can place enormous strain on families, healthcare systems, and society as a whole. Navigating the trials and tribulations of aging is no easy task. It requires understanding, patience, and a whole lot of love. Aging is an inevitable part of life, and how we manage it can significantly impact our lives and those of our loved ones. Meet John, a 70-year-old retired teacher with Parkinson's disease. Life for John isn't as straightforward as it once was. The disease has claimed his mobility, making daily tasks like getting dressed or preparing a cup of coffee an uphill battle. The tremors, a common symptom of Parkinson's, can make holding a conversation or using a phone a challenge, isolating him from the social connections he once enjoyed. Then there's self-care. John's Parkinson's affects his ability to manage everyday tasks like brushing his teeth, taking a shower, or even getting in and out of bed. It's a constant struggle, an unwelcome addition to the golden years he had imagined. But it's not just John who is affected by his condition. His daughter, the primary caregiver, has her challenges too. Imagine being in her shoes for a moment. Every morning she helps John get out of bed, assists him in his morning routine, prepares his meals, and ensures he takes his medications on time. But her responsibilities don't end there. She also has her own life to manage. A full-time job, a family of her own, and personal commitments. Her day is a delicate juggling act, balancing her father's care with her own life, work, and family. The emotional strain is just as significant, if not more. There's the constant worry about her father's well-being, the guilt when she can't be there for him, and the frustration when the disease progresses despite her best efforts. And let's not forget the financial strain. With the rising cost of healthcare, ensuring John gets the best care possible is a constant concern. It's a role she didn't choose, but one she has embraced out of love and duty. The challenges of caregiving are real and multifaceted, affecting both the caregiver and the one receiving care. Now consider Maria, an 85-year-old widow living alone in rural America. Maria's story is not uncommon. Living in a remote area, she faces a unique set of challenges that underscore the complexities of elderly care in our aging society. One of Maria's most daunting challenges is loneliness. As the years have passed, her circle of friends has dwindled, and her children have moved to cities far away in search of better opportunities. Maria's days are often filled with solitude, highlighting the crucial role of emotional well-being in elderly care. It's not just about keeping her body healthy, it's about nurturing her spirit too. Access to healthcare is another hurdle Maria faces. With the nearest hospital over 50 miles away, getting the medical attention she needs is not always straightforward. Routine checkups become logistical nightmares. And what if there's an emergency? These are real concerns for Maria and many others living in similar circumstances. Moreover, lacking nearby family support exacerbates these issues. Without someone to drive her to her appointments or help out with day-to-day tasks, Maria often feels overwhelmed. It's a stark reminder that elderly care extends beyond medical needs. It's about supporting the basic activities of daily living too. But it's not all bleak. Community health workers have been a lifeline for Maria. These dedicated professionals make regular visits to her home, checking on her health and well-being and providing much-needed companionship. They bridge the gap in healthcare access, offering a semblance of the support that family might provide. Additionally, the advent of telemedicine has been transformative. Maria can now consult with her doctors remotely, eliminating the need for arduous trips to the hospital. This innovation has been especially beneficial in rural areas, where healthcare facilities are often sparse. Elderly care is not just about physical health, but also about mental well-being and access to necessary resources. Maria's story underscores this truth. As we navigate the challenges of an aging population, we must remember to address not just the body, but the mind and the heart as well. While the challenges are daunting, solutions do exist. So let's dive in and explore the myriad of possibilities that are available to us as we navigate the journey of caring for our elderly loved ones. Starting with community support, this plays a significant role in providing the necessary care for the elderly. Community support is not just about neighbors helping neighbors, it extends to local organizations, churches, and social clubs. These groups often offer services like meal delivery, transportation, home maintenance, and companionship. For instance, in John's case, he could engage his local senior center to arrange for daily meal deliveries and weekly transport for his mother to her doctor's appointments. Next, let's talk about technological innovation. Technology is a powerful tool that can greatly ease the burden of caring for an elderly family member. For example, there are now devices that can monitor vital signs remotely, alert caregivers to potential health issues, and even remind the elderly to take their medications. Technological solutions like telemedicine and online consultations also mean that healthcare can be accessed from the comfort of home. Maria, for instance, could use a health monitoring device for her father, ensuring his health is closely monitored even when she's at work. Government policies also play a crucial role in supporting caregivers. Many countries have introduced schemes and subsidies to support those caring for elderly family members. In some places, caregivers are even entitled to paid leave, social security benefits, and tax credits. It's worth checking what support is available in your locality. If John and Maria were to explore these avenues, they might find financial relief and more time to spend caring for their loved ones. Lastly, but certainly not least, we need to talk about caregiver self-care. It's easy to focus so much on the person you're caring for that you forget to take care of yourself. But remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Regular breaks, adequate sleep, a balanced diet, and time for leisure are all crucial for maintaining your health as a caregiver. Don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. Respite care can provide a temporary break for caregivers, allowing them to recharge. Both John and Maria should consider incorporating self-care into their routines and exploring respite care options when needed. In the face of an aging population, it's clear that caring for our elderly loved ones is not an easy task. But with community support, technological innovations, government policies, and an emphasis on caregiver self-care, we are better equipped than ever to meet these challenges head-on. With the right resources and support, we can improve the quality of life for our elderly loved ones. So, let's take these solutions, tailor them to our unique situations, and continue to provide the best possible care for those we hold dear. Aging is a journey, and like any journey, it comes with its own set of challenges. As we've shared throughout this video, the reality of aging is an unavoidable part of life. It's a road that we'll all inevitably tread, and for many of us, it's a journey we'll accompany our loved ones on as they enter the later stages of life. In the course of this journey, there are unique challenges that surface, both for the elderly individuals and their caregivers. We've delved into the intricacies of these challenges through our case studies. Each story, unique in its own right, has given us a closer look into the everyday realities that many face. The first case study highlighted the mental and emotional toll that caregiving can take, painting a vivid picture of the stress, exhaustion, and sometimes the feelings of helplessness that can overshadow the act of caring for an elderly loved one. In our second case study, we explored the financial and logistical challenges that often accompany elderly care. From managing medical expenses to coordinating healthcare services, we saw how these factors can compound the complexity of providing care. Yet, in the face of these challenges, we've also discussed potential solutions. We've talked about the importance of support networks and professional help, from caregiver support groups to geriatric care managers. We've considered the role of technology in making caregiving more manageable, and we've underscored the necessity of self-care for caregivers themselves. Through all these discussions, one thing is abundantly clear. The challenges of caring for the elderly are real and multifaceted, but they're not insurmountable. With the right knowledge, resources, and a healthy dose of compassion, we can navigate this journey with grace and resilience. The key is to face these challenges head-on, armed with knowledge, compassion, and the right resources, because every journey is easier when we're not walking it alone.